When these two got engaged, it sent everyone into a frenzy. They're too young! But then, well, we all saw the wedding photos and wedding perfection and a match made in heaven. And that is why the dreamy Tuscan wedding of Millie Bobby Brown and Jake Bon Jovi deserves a Bridebook wedding breakdown. Journeying back on their love story, it all started on Instagram. They're friends at first, but rumours are circulating by June. And then in November 2021, we had a hard launch of their couple status. And with them both being teenagers, there is a really cute young love vibe to all of these early photos. But crucially, this wasn't just puppy love, because 2 years later, it was time for a really quite cinematic proposal. Buckle up for this one. So Jake popped the question while they were underwater, because diving is one of their shared passions. And because they're underwater, Millie had to hand gesture to say yes. Then, like a scene from a movie, Millie puts out her hand and the ring slips off her finger. Jake has to swim down to try and retrieve it from the depths of the ocean. Thankfully, he retrieves the ring. And even more thankfully, it was just a decoy ring, because we need to talk about the real deal. The cushion cut with a hidden halo actually belongs to her mum. It is, in fact, estimated to be worth between $75,000 and $150,000. May 2024 rolls around, and the pair actually tie the knot in a top-secret, family-only ceremony. But what we're here to discuss is the Italian extravaganza. October 2024, Tuscany, Villa Centenale, dreamy. Fun fact about their venue is it was also a filming location for Succession. You know, the show that's known for featuring only the most lavish properties. Obviously, the pair have style. Speaking of which, Millie didn't stop at one bridal gown. She had 4. And she nailed every single one. For the ceremony, she wore this custom lace Gallia La Havre gown, and Jake also looked clean and classic. He wore Tom Ford, and the ceremony was officiated by Matthew Modine. He plays Millie's father in Stranger Things, so very cute, very full circle moment. For the reception, Millie changed into this Oscar de la Renta, and for a second reception look, because why not, we also have photos of her in this Vivienne Westwood dress. You can also see they didn't go for a traditional wedding cake. Instead, Millie and Jake had a classic Italian millefeuille, which was assembled live in front of the guests. Now, I know I've already mentioned Millie's 4 bridal gowns, but they also found time for another outfit change. Yep, for their first dance, Millie has said that they dressed up as Danny and Sandy from Greece, and they performed a 6-minute choreographed routine to a Grease medley. I love that they did this, although I can't help but wonder what Jon Bon Jovi thought of that song choice. Everything about their special day was seriously a feast for anyone obsessed with weddings. Like us here at Bridebook. We hope you enjoyed this Bridebook wedding breakdown, but who are we doing next? Make sure you leave your pics in the comments.